So, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. And my name is Nam. I am a backend engineer from the Future Development team. And today, my colleagues Win and I will talk about enhancement in software developer experience in the purpose-stick developers.
Hello everyone, my name is Queen. Currently I'm from an engineer from Vietnam, and today we have a very long flight to come here. Yeah. Yes, we've come from Vietnam and we have a 16-hour flight from Vietnam to Germany, and I know some people may take a very long flight. For example, Martel is from Italy to our SD event. I'm so excited to be here. And I have a question. Have you ever been to Vietnam? Please raise your hands.
Okay.
Okay, not so
Thank
many
you.
people come to Vietnam, but if you visit Vietnam, I would love to be your free tour guide, especially in Da Nang City. Yeah, I will take you to big and swimming. But I know that it's a long event from the morning to the afternoon. And before jumping into our presentation, I will want to just take a little bit of Vietnamese culture. I would love to share with you guys bánh mì and very strong Vietnamese coffee, which we use in our everyday life to start our day. And yeah, I think it's a good way to bring some energy back, yeah, and enjoy our presentation.
Yeah, you know what? When you are talking about food, I thought it's time for a break with some snack or some squeeze, but still not, right? So anyway, before we begin, I believe we share some common question. Why should I be concerned about the DS? And you have probably heard a lot about DS lately, so I would like to keep it as simple as possible. And as a developers, we are on benefits from having a DS team that can address our concern. So this allows us to focus effectively on the business logistics without spending too much time for all the stuff like how hard it's to learning or searching in document, and or just like set up in local development is make the developers' life easier. And by the way, we would like to send a big thanks to the software developer experience team.
Okay, so next we move to two things. Choosing what matter and making the right decision. Why is it choosing what matter? There are a lot of things to improvement in experience, but we cannot do anything, and we want to improve, analyze the pain point and where we can put more effort to make the big impact. So we step by step improve our developer experience and making the right decision. We need your feedback to contribute to enhance our developer experience. So today we are here from our developers' perspective. We will share the key improvement in DS, and hopefully we can provide some real-world examples of their impact. So what is our improvement so far, and what we have done? First, I will talking about the enhancement in developer document, how we help the developer quickly find a solution to solve the problem. The second is we deal into the question how we can provide the more accuracies answer through the depth QA. And what is the other two?
Yeah, moving on to third point with the dev van, you can easily build in your local development in the native way, but still enjoying some benefit of the container. And the last but not least is the dev sandbox, how we could easily testing application in cloud. And now I will step back and pass the stage to my colleagues.
Yeah.
and see you later. Thank you.
Yeah. So now let's dive into the latest improvement in the developer document. There is some highlight about the improvement I show on the slide, but I just time is limited, so I just want to talking about 4 points. The first point is one-stop shop. Second is a quick start guide, structured doc, and the AI co-pilots. So why it is called a one-stop shop document? One-stop shop is offer every convenient thing in one place. Like going to the supermarket, we can find many results in one shop. So it means one-stop shop. So now everything like admin, SDK, material, component library is gathered in one document, and it has unified UI. So by having the in one place, so it's very convenient for developer to find the information. And the second thing is a quick start guide. I will take 2 examples about this. We start building app and custom front end. You may heard a lot about this from Mariam and the panel discussion we just had. Yeah, I will show very 2 simple case to show the improvement of the document. And the document has very clear path for everyone. With the newbie, we can start by 3 steps. So the first step is organize. The first step, we can build the first application. For example, we move to the tutorial, learn how to create the basic app structure with the manifest file, and then we can make it install in the software platform. Then we can move to the next step, like do some tutorial, like read and write that in database, and we move to in more advanced tutorial, like we learn how to make the payment gateway or something like that. Okay, so with the first step, I finished the basic app, like create very basic manifest file and able to install the app to the software platform. And then I do a simple thing like extend the admin UI, and with that tutorial, I had to learn how to use with the admin SDK library. So it's organized, the document is organized in the clear, follow the guideline for everyone, not just wording and information. And last, the document will show some tutorial to do. For example, I want to add 2 custom field in my order because for example, I ordered coffee and I want to add 2 options like the sugar level and the ice level. So I add 2 options in my order, and then I show it into the storefront. So that's one of my simple case for the follow of the guideline. And next, I think maybe you heard a lot about software composer front end, and what I really like in the document is it provides a try out demo shop, and if you come to the document, you can it has a cloud EDE, and you can play around with the software front end, especially composable function. But okay. So the document also provides the view template. No, I mean the blank template. So you can start how to use the software front end with blank template. For example, I want to build a coffee shop website, and I want to sell 3 kinds of Vietnamese coffee. It's the iced coffee, milk coffee, and salt coffee. And I start with the blank template, and I already prepare the database of coffee in the software platform. And I learned how to build my first component and learn how to build the navigation. And then I moved to tutorial how to build the product list. And here is my result. The website a little bit not so beautiful. Maybe everyone don't want to order in that website. So then I do a little bit more enhancement in my UI, and I use a little bit view transition API to when I click on an item and the model add to cart is showing. Yeah, I think now the coffee is ready to order. So that's it with my two examples. And I think in the document, it also provide a lot of example to play. You just you able to copy and play in your project. For example, like add to cart function, product detail, and product list. Next is about the API document. You know, when we're using app and software composer front end, we had to use the API to communicate with the software platform. So the document is organized into software API and admin API, and it has a core API, commercial, and with the digital serum. The first improvement is it has a user-friendly UI with stoplight. As you can see in the screen on the left, it has a navigation bar similar with the document, software document. And in the middle, it has a try-out function, like we can try to experiment the API inside the document. And on the right side, it has an accessible menu, so you can increase the font size or changing the color you want. Next, it has a searchable function, so you can find the API you want quickly and easy. Last is the version and change management. So when the API is released, it will automatically release into the stoplight too, and it has a function, versioning management. If you want to find the API in version 6.5 or 6.6, it's already in the document. So next, I think it's really interesting part with the rise of generative AI everywhere you hear a lot. So we also integrate AI Copilot in our document. Maybe you already tried the AI Copilot in the document. It's very easy to find. It's in the right corner in the header of the document. And the AI Copilot has two parts. The first part is the content. For example, I asked the AI Copilot, how can I show the custom field of sugar level on storefront, like the example I just did before. And it shows the content and the reference link to the document, so you can go more detail about the document and how to understand more deeply, not just the short content above. Yeah. And I do the comparison answer with AI Copilot and the ChatGPT. When I ask the question, give the example of the manifest file of the custom rule, something like that, and the AI Copilot give the correct result of the manifest file, whereas the ChatGPT show the wrong format. It show the JSON file. It means it's because the AI Copilot is trained with the document. That's why it gives us more accuracy answer. So this tool is inspired by the AI Copilot. My agent team, make the Telegram bot for internal usage. If you want to try, you can scan the QR code and access to the Telegram bot directly. The advanced of the Telegram bot is you can do continuous conversation with the AI, not just asking one question. Yeah, and I think my talk is finished, and now we'll introduce you more about the local development and the dev sandbox. Welcome. That now. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
hi
have to step
again.
back.
I'm come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back to talk about the local development with the dev van. And before we move on, as you may know, we have a three types for setting up development local. So native, is that means you can build in everything directly on your computer. So I just have a simple question for you. So who's going out school with a native setup? Wow, just, yeah, so thank you. So 10% for native setup. And today, I am here to share with you a promising solution. Yes, that is the Shopware out of the box dev van. And with dev van, you can build in easily your local development in the native way that mirror your production setup, eliminating the it works on my machine. And additionally, it simplifies handling different web project level, and it makes for you to easy to share your setup with your teammates. And okay, so let's take this journey together with me. Okay, so one urban at a time in a cozy autumn afternoon in Vietnam. Here I am, sitting before my computer screen and waiting for my salary. Suddenly, my email notification ping me, and I open it slowly and slowly. Can you guess what? Okay, so it says, after in this presentation, my salary is going, wait. I'm truly wrong, sorry. Sorry for the mix-up. Actually, I am transitioning from using the dev van, from the Valet into the dev van. And you can easily find how to install in the dev van in the dev doc. So on unit e-flowing E, there are 3 steps for setting up dev van and only 2 steps for installing software, and you only need 1 command for running up on services, and boom, I'm good to go. 30 minutes, right? Yes, 30 minutes for setting up everything. And when you're running on the command dev up, you only need 0.3 milliseconds for running on service in the second time. And you know what? It doesn't use any of the container. On services here will run right on the computer. And I have on default services here, including web server, KD, MySQL, Mailhot, and Redis. And may you ask me, hey Nam, if I try to setting up dev van, will it impact to my current environment? It's wrong. You must just stop on services here, and everything will back into the normal. And we will go into the next mission, is simplify web project level. And in this mission, we will go through to the 3 points, the different binary services and domains. For the first point, it's about the different binary version. Let's say we have 2 projects. The first one is the backshop using the Shopware file with the Node.js 18. And the second one is the car shop using the latest software with the Node.js 20. And as you can see here, the dev van introduced a file called the devvan.nist using for define your environment. As you can see here, this is the configuration for the Node.js 20. It's clean and simple, right? And we're offering a ready-to-use development environment. So all you need to do is just clone the shortcode to each project. That is. And so to run the batch shop, open this folder. And for activate development environment, you can run dev and shell. After that, for running on-up service, you run with the command dev and work. That is. You can do the same for the car shop. And for the first time, we need to be patient for as dev can download on binary into this folder. And I have two helpful tips for you. The first one, if you wish to switch between two environments seamlessly, we recommend you installing the Dev that's automatically for dev and shell activation. And the second one, I think, is if you want to run dev and up for multiple projects as one, you can use in the dev composer inbox. Now we move into next mission, the different services. Now the car shop want to add one more open source service for efficiently searching, and the dev introduce a file called devvan.local for you, allow you to override default configuration. So, like you can see here, you only need to add the one line configuration for OpenSearch, and after that, you will have OpenSearch ready to use at the localhost with the port 9200. And the last point is different domain. Now, I believe you are familiar with the custom environment. And this is the configuration for the batch shop domain. Remember setting your host here for resolve the batch shop domain with your local IP address. And so you can do the same for the car shop. It's just simple and clean. That it don't have any difficult for that. So, and now move to the last mission. It's sharing your setting up with your teammate and eliminating it works on my machine. Yeah, and you know what? If it works on my machine, just bucket your machine and ship it. So how does the dev handle that? And again, I don't need to do anything extra. The dev take care of the rest. It's locked dependency into the specific version, ensure for reproducible setup. And now, I'm just push G file into the Git, and my teammate can download it and run it without worrying any compatibility issue. Yeah. So, and if I want to set up the CI pipeline for the building or the testing, I should add some script for activation and installing the dev into the GitHub action. That is, it's eliminating the issue. It works on my machine as well. Yeah, so I love to share more great future software out of the box. The van with you, but it's time limited. And software it actively contribute many improvements into the DevVan GitHub. And of course, if you think it's interesting for you, and if you want to give it a try, you can easily find how to install it in the dev doc. Yeah, and now we move into the dev sandbox. And before we move on to the last session, let's take a moment to relax. with a fun story, but I don't have one. So we will continue. Yeah. How can we easily test private app system in cloud? And we start with a straightforward solution that allows developers create the private application, register sandbox, uploading app on it, testing it, releasing it, and that is. So, how to create the dev sandbox? You can access to the website shopwareaccount.com, and you don't need to establish a company or sign a contract. You can go into the portal homepage to create the dev sandbox, and typically it's around to 20 minutes for ready to use in the dev sandbox. Yes, and you can recognize that website in the sandbox mode with a small header at the top. Let's say this shop is developer sandbox mode. So, yeah, and you can see here we have a front-end website sandbox, admin sandbox as well. And just like that, you can upload your private app for testing around, or even though you want to try something new with team, you can upload on it and testing it. And yes, and Shopware SaaS is designed in the form multi-tenant. And I think when I say that, you probably guess that's why that we don't allow developers to access into the sandbox. Because if we have some accident interruption, maybe it impacts to other users. So that's why it is an intention constraint. And yes, that is not for intent for the heavy tasks, such as like you want to import 100 products for testing, it is not allowed. Yes, and we come into the end. Thank you so much. I would like to invite my friend again to say thank you and.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that you still here and join our presentation. Thank you for listening. And if you have some feedback for our developer experience, you can scan the QR code to join our Slack channel. And especially if you want to have some feedback for the document, you can join the doc feedback. And we're still around here. If you have some question about Vietnam, my country, or about our presentation, you can reach out to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.